I am not prepared. I had no idea what I was going to say. I just had the urge. My spirit told me to just say something. So the last time I went to court was May 1st. I was released May 15th on bond. But the last time I went to court was May 1st. And the last offer that they gave me was life. That's the reason why I had the GoFundMe out, because obviously after sitting there since 2021, I lost I lost pretty much everything. I have absolutely nothing. So I was trying to get help from the community to raise money for an attorney. That's the reason why I have the GoFundMe up. I am facing life in prison for defending my life against somebody who tried to take my life. With that being said, I just wanted to reiterate that and put that out there that first of all, for me, it's embarrassing to have a GoFundMe out, but I have to do what I have to do. And pride is like one of the sins or something like that. So you can't have too much pride, especially when you need help. And I do need help. So, yeah, that's why that's out there. And I feel like I shouldn't be spending the rest of my life in prison for defending my life against somebody who was abusive to me more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. Somebody who tried to take my life. All right. So, another thing I wanted to get at, because while I was in there, I was doing motivational speeches. There was they had these tablets. Sorry, my phone is vibrating. They had these tablets, and I was able to talk to my family. And what I was doing a lot of motivational speeches from when I was inside, because that's where my heart is at, and that's I just don't know how to do anything else other than give you the knowledge that I have. So little curl right there. But this is one of the last books that I got before I left jail, and it's by Deepak Chopra. It's called The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, right? So I just wanted to share with y'all. I wanted to go through what I'm not gonna read like the whole chapters or nothing like that. One chapter that I just went through with my peoples was intention and desire. I'm gonna tell you the 7 laws, the 7 spiritual laws of success that he says in here, and then I'm just gonna go through what I underlined, what resonated with me and my spirit and my soul. So the first law is the law of pure potentiality. The second law is the law of giving. The third is the law of karma or cause and effect. The fourth is the law of least effort. The fifth is the law of intention and desire. The sixth is the law of detachment. The seventh is the law of dharma or purpose in life. So I want to go to intention and desire because, like, what page is that? 49. Because it just had me so hyped up, I got chills, and then my spirit just like, you need to tell the people, even if you don't want to put $5 on my GoFundMe and all that, just all I really ask is for some little help, because I need some help, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going to give to you, because that's just how I am. So, fifth, the law of intention and desire. All right. So I'm just going to go through what I underlined. When I was in there, I had did a speech on electromagnetic energy, magnetic energy of the heart, how your heart is connected to your soul is connected to God. So even though you do have your logic, you still have to listen to your heart, because your heart is connected to the superior divine one. You know what I'm saying? All right. So the fifth law of success is the law of intention and desire. This law is based on the fact that energy and information existed everywhere in nature. In fact, at the level of the quantum field, there is nothing other than energy and information. I don't know if you know anything about the quantum field or whatever the case may be, but if you tune in and you meditate, you can anything that you ask for will transpire. Everything that you have intention on, or you have your attention on, will transpire. Some things take a little longer than others. Sometimes you have a little doubt, so it take a little longer to wiggle through and all of that stuff. But everything that you focus on will happen. So, for instance, I be having to bring it down a little level and give it to them like this. Like, let's say you like, oh my God, I just hope she won't cheat on me, or I hope he won't cheat on me. I just hope you have your intention and your energy on the fact that you don't want them to cheat. So that just might happen. The universe doesn't know yes or no, it just knows what you're focusing your attention on. All right. Not only is the human nervous system capable of becoming aware of the information and energy of its own quantum field, but because human consciousness is infinitely flexible through this wonderful nervous system, you are able to consciously change the informational content that gives rise to your physical body. So nothing is a solid on this earth. Nothing. This counter seems solid, but everything is just vibrating at different frequencies. Okay, me and this counter is vibrating at different frequencies, but we're still not a solid. Anything could pass through it. Anything and everything. There's nothing under the sun that's a solid. Okay? And nothing above the sun is a solid, because everything is just like electromagnetic energy and molecules put together and vibrating at different frequencies. All right? You can consciously change the energy and informational content of your own quantum mechanical body, and therefore influence the energy and informational content of your extended body, your environment, your world, and cause things to manifest in it. So you just have that thought. You have that simple thought, and whatever you think about is going to transpire. Excuse me. I don't know how to wink fully, so excuse me. All right. So the conscious change is brought about by two qualities inherent in consciousness: attention and intention. Attention energizes and intention transforms. Whatever you put your attention on will grow stronger in your life. Whatever you take your attention off from will wither, disintegrate, and disappear. Intention, on the other hand, triggers transformation of energy and information. Intention organizes its own fulfillment. The quality of intention on the object of attention will orchestrate an infinity of space-time events to bring about the outcome intended. So let me break that down for you. When you think about something, the universe will maneuver everything so that it can go in your favor, because that's just science and that's just the way that things operate. That's the reason why they try to keep you stressed out. That's the reason why they try to give you deodorant with aluminum in it, or toothpaste with fluoride in it. That's the reason why they try to just downgrade the superhero that you really are. They try to keep you stressed out because they know that if you just have one simple thought, and if you all collectively thought together on that simple thought, that everything would transform into what it's supposed to be. All right? That's just the way it works. Hold on. Let me get it right. In other words, as long as you do not violate the other laws of nature, through your intent, you can literally command the laws of nature to fulfill your dreams and desires. So stressing about being broke is going to cause the universe to keep you broke. Stressing about a situation is going to cause you to remain in that situation. That's just the way the energy, the universe doesn't know yes or no. Okay, it just knows what you're focusing your energy on. So whatever you focus, if you're stressed out, you say, oh my God. See, sometimes you can just be like, sometimes you go through things, you be like, everything just happened like in my favor, because that's the way you thought and that's the way it was supposed to happen. But if you consistently think of what you don't want to happen, or if you can focus on what's not happening, then that's what's not going to happen. Okay? Intention combined with detachment leads to life-centered present moment awareness. So detachment is meditation, taking yourself out of the situation and looking at yourself and everything else from an eagle eye, not with no judgment, not like right or wrong, just looking at the situation like as if taking yourself and looking at it from the outside looking in. That's detachment. Not whether it's wrong or right. You're just viewing, you're observing it and absorbing it. Not, you just, you're taking it all in without judgment though. And when action is performed in the present moment awareness, you have to stay in the present. You have to stay in the present, because the future is you're not promised 5 o'clock this afternoon. I already told you that in another speech. You're not promised 12 o'clock tomorrow. You're not promised next week. So all them bills you worry about next, you're not even promised that. You're not even promised that. What you promised is the present moment that you're in, and life is a collective of present momentness. It's just a collection of all the present moments. That's it. That little piece of hair right there. My phone vibrating. That little piece of hair right there, though. Okay. Okay, and when the action performed in present moment awareness is most, and when the action is performed in present moment awareness, it is most effective. Because you can change the future in the present moment. Even if you had doubts yesterday, if you remain in the present moment today, you could change what the future will hold for you. But you're not focused on the future, you're just focused on the present moment. Okay? All right. Your intent is for the future, but your attention is in the present. As long as your attention is in the present, then your intent for the future will manifest, because the future is created in the present. This is so awesome. You should never struggle against the present. I had wrote something down that was talking about resistance. And that's when you try to force something. If you try to force anything, you're going to get resistance. Because things are just supposed to flow. In nature, things just flow. You just see things out there just growing and just working together as a community. The bees, the trees, the birds, all of that, the animals, everything is working how it's supposed to work. All right. There's no real struggle. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's telling, there's not a president telling it what to do. You know, there's not a whole bunch of laws and all that. They just automatically know what to do. When you come in with your bullshit, it's resistance. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the bullshit. You have to think within you have to think as your higher self. If you can get there. If you can't get there, then you try to get there through meditation. You clear your mind out, you breathe. You just got to clear it out and allow God to come into you. The flow of God, the information that's all around you. Like, there's nothing hidden from you. You just have to reach out and grab. You have to ask for it and have an open heart. No doubts. No doubts. Okay, therefore, God, I keep on texting. Therefore, time is the movement of thought. And I was talking about time too, because time is an illusion. You understand what I'm saying? Time is nothing but an illusion. It doesn't really exist. But that's a whole nother segment. Therefore, time is the movement of thought. Both past and the future are born in the imagination. Only the present, which is awareness, is real and eternal. Intention grounded in this detachment freedom of the present serves as a catalyst for the right mix of matter, energy, and space-time events to create whatever you want. Whatever you want. That's the way science works. That's the way the universe works. That's the way that God works. Not all these rules and all this stressing. That's not how it goes. You always have distractions. You always have a certain energy working against you, but negative energy is attracted to positive energy. And they are on the same side of the field, because without wrong, you can't have right. Without right, you can't have wrong. It just wouldn't exist. So if there was no wrong, there'd be no right. If there was right, there'd be no wrong. All it is energy. Understand? If you have life-centered present moment awareness, then the imaginary obstacles, which are more than 90% of perceived obstacles, disintegrate and disappear. The remaining 5 to 10% of perceived obstacles can be transmuted into opportunities through one-pointed attention. One-pointed intention. One-pointed intention is that quality of attention. One-pointed intention is that quality of attention that is unbending in its fixity of purpose. One-pointed intention means holding your attention to the intended outcome with such unbending purpose that you absolutely refuse to allow obstacles to consume and dissipate the focused quality of your intention. Bring that back. One-pointed intention means holding your attention to the intended outcome with such unbending purpose that you absolutely refuse to allow obstacles to consume and dissipate the focused quality of your attention. I'm a mouthful of water. You You are to maintain an unshakable serenity while being committed to your goal with intense passion. So if you think about the people who never quit, or the people who they want something so bad, I mean, whether it's good or bad to you, they want it so bad that they always get it because they had the intense passion, no doubts. They knew that was going to happen. They didn't care how long it took. It was just going to happen. Bottom line. All right, we almost done, y'all. Okay. Enjoy every moment in the journey of your life, even if you don't know the outcome. That's what I've been trying to do. Even though I'm hit with the offer of life, I'm still enjoying every moment, and I'm still making sure that while I was in there, you could talk to anybody who I was in there with. They tell you, Miss Robinson, she always gives. They tried to make me stop giving and said I was too damn nice, but that's just who I am. I'm going to get whatever I have. If you need it, I'm going to give it to you. And along with that, I'm going to give you some knowledge. I'm always going to elevate you. I'm always going to enlighten you. I'm always going to try to help you reach your higher self. Your higher self is not my higher self. Your purpose is not my purpose, but I will try to help you gain whatever you need to gain so you can get to your higher purpose and your peace. Let the universe handle the details. Your intentions and desires, when released in the gap, so there's a gap. All right. So then you have this down here, which is your reality of the human reality. Then you have this gap when you meditate, and then you have higher pure potentiality, which is God and the universe and all of that. So within this gap, that's the reason why you have to let go when you meditate, so that you can get straight through, and you could talk to God the way that you need to talk to God and get the information that you need to get from the universe, because God owns the universe. And that's where the information is. Nothing is hidden. Whatever you need to know is going to come right to you. All right. We almost done. Let the universe handle the details. Your intentions and desires, when released in the gap, have infinite organizing power. Trust that infinite organizing power of intention and orchestrate all the details for you. Remember that your true nature is one of pure spirit. Carry the consciousness of your spirit wherever you go. Gently release your desires, and the universe will handle the details for you. Don't worry about the small minor shit. Don't worry about the bullshit. Just worry about what you focused on, and you get the tunnel vision, and you focus on what you focused on and where you need to go and what you need to do. No matter what it is, you keep that focus. You don't have no doubts, and it's absolutely going to manifest for you. I can promise you that. Okay. Trusting that when things don't seem to go my way, there is a reason. And that cosmic plan has designs for me much grander than even those that I can conceive. Bring that back. Rewind. Trusting that when things don't seem to go my way, there is a reason. And that cosmic plan has designs for me much grander than those that I have conceived. A lot of things that God has planned, or things that the path, the way that it goes, you just don't understand, but you got to stay on it though. Because the outcome is always going to be grand, and it's always going to be great because it's God. As long as you're doing the right thing. Don't doing a whole bunch of fuck shit. That's not right. All right. I will remind myself to practice present moment awareness, stay in the present, because the present can change the future, or it can manifest whatever you need to manifest. Stay in the present. Stay in the present. Remain in the present. Appreciate the present. Because you no longer have the past, and you're not even promised 2 minutes from now. You could just break down, you walk across the street, anything could happen. Only thing that you're blessed with is the present moment. So remain in the present and be great in the present. Be a good person. Be great in the present moment. Present moment awareness and my actions. I will refuse to allow obstacles to consume or dissipate the quality of my attention in the present moment. Even if you don't love me, even if you don't help me, I will always help you. And even if whatever happens, I'm always going to be that, no matter where I go or what's going on. I'm always going to be that person no matter what, because that's who I'm supposed to be. And with that, I'm going to tell you that I love you. And even though they offered me life, With this intent and this desire, I promise you I won't do it. God is going to be there for me. I do need your help, though. So please hit that link. And if you got $1 or $5 or anything, please just hit the kid up with something, because I do need the help. I'm not begging you. I'm just asking you. And I love you, no matter where you are or what you're going through. I love you. I was that way before. If you go to my YouTube channel, if you know who, my old page, Jesse Bronze, now, I was on this before, and I'm going to be on this after. I'm be on it now, be on it then, back then, right now, whenever. Wherever I go and whatever lifetime I'm in, I'm always going to be that person. That little piece of hair, just don't want to let it go. Did I pull that down, motherfucker? It's my little antenna. I love you no matter what. All right, y'all. Gotta go.